Hello, everyone. And thank you for joining us today as we talk about the pre-release event and store showdowns for Star Wars Unlimited. I'm your host, Xander, and today I have a very special guest, Corey Scott. Corey, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello. My name is Corey. I am the Organized Play Coordinator here at Fantasy Flight Games. This is actually the second position I've had here so far. Originally, I was hired on to be the Organized Play Production Coordinator. So a lot of the Organized Play kits for Set 1 of Star Wars Unlimited, I actually got to produce all of those. So that was a lot of fun, and now in my position as Organized Play Coordinator, I get to work a lot with the tournament structures going forward and with our judge program, which I know a lot of you have been asking. We do have a judge program coming. Stay patient. Stay patient and stay tuned.
Yeah. And so if you didn't notice already in the lower thirds, it changed your title to the #1 aggression fan. So we have
I didn't notice.
Got us both wearing our flannels today for it. We got this whole thing planned out for Corey's first appearance here.
Yeah, Aggression's 100% my favorite art piece. I'm like, as soon as this set drops, I need all of them.
Absolutely. Cool. So today we are going to be going over the pre-release event, as well as pre-release products and the store showdown kit. And so we're going to just hop right in and get into this, and we have some special stuff to talk about at the end as well, and we're really looking forward to chatting about it. And so, to start us off, let's just rip open one of these pre-release products, right? Yeah. So, we've got this here with us today. This is
The pre-release.
Oh, something going on. Here, we'll hold off for a second. Echo. Is it good? Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay.
Ask the people now.
Yeah. Is the echo still going on, y'all? Wait. All right, still bad. Here, let me try something.
Is this any better? If I talk loud now.
Did you turn your mic off?
Got a lot of yeses now. C. Yes, my mic's off. So I'll just talk loud. Yeah, that'll work for us. Cool. Yeah. So now we're ready to go. And we're ready to get into it. Sorry about that technical difficulty. We will. Yeah, like I said, we're going to be going into the pre-release box here. And we got special permission to start ripping one of these open here on stream to show off all the cool contents and all the fun stuff. And so so this is what you'll be able to purchase at your local game store the week of March 1st or the weekend of March 1st. It's a special box and it comes with some things that we've talked about in the past, such as 6 booster packs so you can play sealed, as well as some Luke Invader promos and tokens and everything, and a deck box, the things that you need to get going on this game right off the bat. And so let's rip this thing open. It's very satisfying. All right.
The tear sound.
Yeah. So we got this. So from the top, I'll show that to the front camera. We got that in there. Let's take out this deck box first. If you want to check that out, Corey.
This comes fully assembled.
Oh yeah. You don't
That's
have to do
so
the work
cool.
on your part. It's even better, right?
Star Wars Unlimited. Ooh. There's a little divider here too. Do you want to put that on?
Yeah, let's put the divider.
Yeah,
The
I
classic
think
art
that's
that
so cool.
you'll recognize from all of our socials.
Oh man, this is so sick.
Yes, and somebody asked if it fits sleeve carts. I believe so. Yeah, it should fit sleeve carts. And then also next, the important piece here is that we've got 6 packs, and so we'll put these to the side for now. Maybe we'll touch those later and get into that. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
And so, no audio on the top-down cam. All right. Yeah, so we've also got the quick start guide, which is the exact same thing that you've seen online already. Has the basics, the rules, what the keywords mean, things like that, as well as getting into like some of the deck building mechanics of the game as well, which is important for playing sealed when you're at your first event on March 1st. So we'll put that over there. We've also got building a pre-release deck, a little sheet here that goes over picking out a leader, a base, and a deck, as well as what card types are, resource costs, and things like that. So it's just a quick reminder for you to have out while you are going over this, and especially for those new players that some people I know already at home are like paying attention to all the deck building rules and getting really into it and preparing themselves for this. But for those that show up that day, this is a nice some helpful hints on what they might want to do.
It's almost as if the devs put a lot of thought into this, making your first pre-release experience super accessible for everybody.
Exactly. That's the goal, right? We want to make sure that we're jumping in and getting into like gameplay as quick as possible and making sure that's a seamless process for you at home. And so we've also got some tokens, because not everybody shows up with tokens or dice or whatever you want to use to mark the counters. So some punch tokens. And then finally, the thing that I'm most excited for, I'll let Corey open, is the promo cards that come in this pre-release kit.
Gotta make sure I don't damage that. There's technical difficulties with my fingers now.
Oh no. Oh, those look good. Here, let's put those on the top down.
Yeah.
We'll do Vader first. Luke Skywalker. And I am going to ask if I can keep these after this, because I really want to have these. Yeah, they're really cool.
How about we each get one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that there's also people asking to see the sheet, so we can do a little close up on this, and it just goes over some of the building pre-release deck basics for us. Yeah, so this goes over some of the basics of what the card types look like, things like that. And then I know I saw in the comments as it was going by that people wanted us to open up some packs, because that is the contents of the pre-release. It's everything that you all need to go ahead and get started. And so it's going to be really fun.
Absolutely.
I know that other games I played where I was like, oh, I have to go home and build my deck and things like that. This is you just show up and you're playing immediately, and you're opening the packs and you're having fun and you're making trades afterwards. It's gonna be great. So yeah, let's go ahead and we can open a pack and maybe show off some cards too, right? That's what people are here for.
How'd I get so spoiled?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even think the devs have gotten to open packs besides the draft play on stream. So this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah.
For audio. Oh, sweet. Oh, you're good.
Good. All right. Cool. So let's get into this packs. All right. So let's start it off. Let's see. Nice. Yeah. Why don't we show off some of these cards? We can show off some of the cool ones.
That one.
So Corey happened to get a hyperspace base right away from his pack.
I think the hyperspace bases look so cool.
Yeah.
Like the line work on the outside of them is just so nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. And I didn't get any hyperspaces, it looks like, in my first couple cards, but I did. I'm going to keep looking through them real quick and see if there's anything that maybe people haven't seen on stream yet. Oh, I did get a hyperspace. I lied completely about it.
Ooh.
And it's a cool one.
Ooh.
So let's go ahead and show off this Alliance Dispatcher. That is cool. This is one of my favorite cards too, so I will absolutely be
trying to, nab this after the stream. But yeah, it looks just really, really gorgeous. And so, yeah, I mean, the odds, if you've seen it on some of our other articles and things, is that 2 and 3 packs will have hyperspaces, and sometimes they'll have more than one hyperspace. And I saw Corey grab that right now. But we both got one, so that's really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was the only hyperspace that was in my pack, which is great. Like, you aren't guaranteed to get a hyperspace in every pack. So being able to get one is really awesome.
Yeah. But I will say I did get 2 hyperspaces in this pack, but it was a dark frame on it, so I didn't notice it first, but I got Galactic Ambition as my other hyperspace card. And so that one is just nice. You can see the planet there below it. Let's go to the top down there.
That looks so good.
That looks solid. Space. Yeah, that's a cool rare. It's my rare card, and it's hyperspace, so that means I got extra rares in this because the rare hyperspace came in one of my uncommon slots. And so we can show off, let's show off some of the foil cards that we got too. I got a nice, unique character. I got Agent Callus. And so, yeah, that's just...
I think Xander purposely took these packs to give me the worst of the packs. His pack is so cool.
Yeah. My pack is pretty good. I got 3 rares in this one pack.
No.
Yeah, I got Agent Callus. I got Galactic Ambition. And then I also got Traitorous. So I got a triple rare pack, which is,
that's
lots of green. So it's command here. So I'm feeling pretty good going into this sealed with this side of things.
Yeah. And if we were opening this in a pre-release event, you also have a green leader. I did get Grand Moff Tarkin,
which we've seen, but we can
yeah, we've seen it before.
Yeah.
But it's a good step. And then, do you want to show off my holo as well?
Yeah, let's show off this foil, which is the Syndicate Lackeys, who I believe we've shown off before as well. But it's got ambush, and it's just gorgeous foiling on that.
They look really good.
Yeah, I can't complain. This is completely non-rigged packs. I know somebody asked that.
I think they're completely rigged packs. No, I'm not happy.
I just got some product in, and so I just grabbed the first 2 packs off of there. So this is what you can expect, like when you start opening packs. Obviously not every pack, and there's different distribution things, and you'll run into ones where you don't get any hyperspace at all, and that's just part of the game. But then you run into a great pack like that one. That just makes your whole week.
Right.
Where you get 3 rares, one of them hyperspace, 1 foil, and another hyperspace on top of it. So that's really cool. And yeah, we got another great question about this being the pre-release box. So when you're picking these leaders and stuff, you also have Vader and Luke to choose from, correct?
Yes, absolutely. When you go to the pre-release event, you will get the box. It comes with the Luke and Vader. You're able to use the Luke and Vader if you want. So it gives you a total of 8 leaders to choose from. And this very first experience in playing the game for a lot of people.
And Luke and Vader don't come in booster packs at all. So this is your only chance that you'll get to play Luke or Vader while you're playing this game in sealed or draft or any of the limited formats there. So that's super exciting that you get a chance to do that, and it's the first weekend, and you get an alt-art version of them from what comes in the starter deck. So it's a really fun event.
I'm going to feel so spoiled.
I know.
Pre-release weekend opening one of these.
Yeah. Here, I'll put those off to the side now.
Yes, put them in my stack.
Yeah, we'll put them in your stack. And so, yeah, let's go ahead, and that's what the pre-release,
that's what the
looks like.
Yeah. And then to go along with that, on the organized play side, we did come up with a launch kit to go alongside that to help everybody be able to get everything they need to be able to build the best deck that they want to during the pre-release. So the launch kit does come with a pack of 32 bases of all the varying colors. So then when you are building your deck, while you have to use one of the leaders that you pulled within your 6 packs or the Luke and Vader, you can use any base that you want. Mm-hmm. So if you want to build Vader, but Vader and with say command, you can then go ahead and get yourself the command base.
Yep. And that's just a reminder across the board for all events when you play draft or sealed, is that you don't have to use whatever bases you pull from your packs. It can be any base you'd like. And so this is just to make sure that stores have those at hand for you in case everyone for some reason is running command bases every single day. I don't know how that would be possible, but if that happened to happen, then there's at least the possibility that you have extra bases laying around.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a great way to get stores kind of building up that base collection, so then players are able to grab whatever they need to be able to participate with it.
Cool.
But I don't think that's the only cool thing that comes in this.
Not the only cool thing.
So I've already mentioned that we do have a judge program coming up. And what's a judge program and events without judge promos for the people helping out with those events and judging them?
Yeah.
So this kit comes with 2 Vader judge promos, Darth Vader promos,
Show that.
with a judge stamp on it.
We can talk about, besides the fact the judge stamp on there, which is already cool, and I'd be super excited to get that. It also has a different type of foiling, right?
It does. It does, yes. All of the foils within the organized play kits are all unique. Not all individually unique, but it's a different foiling than what you'll find in any of the other product that you're going to be getting. So for the Store Showdown kit, for the weekly play kit, all of those foils are different.
That's really cool. And so we also have, the judge promo for Luke Skywalker.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. I'm going to try to move it so, you can see some of that foiling across there. It is really neat. Some of the coolest
So beautiful.
stuff I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
These ones got to be placed very, very carefully somewhere else. And so, so if you, become part of the judge program and work with the stores to judge these events, that's what you get to walk away with. You may not get to open all the packs and everything from the pre-release product, but you do get some really, really unique and I think some of the coolest looking foiled cards in this game. So
Absolutely.
that seems like a win. I'm going to be asking stores what I can judge and things like
Right?
that. So I think that makes sense for the launch kit. It's everything that you need to get started, right? I can't. But yeah, so we can go ahead and talk about what players can expect. So when you come in as a player for this pre-release event, what does this look like? What does that feel, and what are you doing at that event?
Yeah, so at a pre-release event, you're going to show up, sign up however the store has asked for you to be able to sign up for the event, which stores may do it in different ways. But when you show up, everyone will be given one of these pre-release box products to be able to build their deck. You will have an allotted amount of time to build your deck, and then you will play against other people in the event. So you'll be playing 4 Swiss rounds. Every pre-release has a set limit of 4 rounds, no matter how many players. You're looking to get an idea of what's in the set and a first look. You aren't trying to spend all day there playing with these new cards, right? You want to get home and start building with as many cards as you can.
Yeah. And you did say one thing there, which is Swiss rounds. For those who might be joining us that are new to card games, what is Swiss, and what does that mean for matchups?
Yeah, absolutely. So Swiss rounds are a tournament style where you get to play every round. Whether you win or whether you lose, you get to play in every round. And you are going to play someone with a like record as you. So the first round is completely randomized. You can play anybody. But then next round, if you won the first round, you're going to play someone likely play someone that is 1-0. Sometimes there's odd numbers, so you'll get paired with someone that maybe didn't have the bestest luck. But then you'll play through the entire event. You get to play in all the games, so all 4 rounds, you get to sit there and play with this deck that you just created.
Nice. That's super cool. And so that pretty much sums up what the pre-release is like. And that's going to be coming in the weekend of March 1st, so get excited. We're one day away from exactly a month.
Don't say that.
I know, it's super exciting. We're going to have a ton of fun there, and I know you can expect to see us in stores and different places as well, because we're just as excited as you all are to start playing. So that sums up the pre-release.
Yes.
We're not here just to talk about the pre-release, though.
We aren't?
No,
Oh.
we get to talk about some other fun stuff, too.
Hey.
So we're going to also talk about Store Showdowns, which this is the kit for that. So Corey, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Store Showdowns are before we go into what's the contents of this kit?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Store Showdowns are also part of our casual tier events, and this is the most competitive you're going to get on the casual tier of events. It is designed to be a tournament. It is also ran as Swiss rounds, and you will bring a 50 card plus your leader and base, so 52 card deck, and you're gonna play against other players. This is within our premier format, which is why you're bringing your own pre-built deck, and you're just there to have a good time. The way I've always viewed this is it's a really great introduction into playing in tournaments, like dipping your toe in the water to see is this really what I want to keep doing? Are tournaments for me? Or do I really like going to pre-releases and playing sealed and playing super casually? But it's the entry point into events for us. But they are incredibly laid back and designed to be fun-natured events.
Fair. We got a couple questions real quick. Will there be registration which records your games at launch? Yes, you will be recording your games and everything, and there will be tournament software for that. And we also got asked, so no sideboards at Store Showdowns. There will be sideboards, I believe, for Store Showdowns. That's a good question for the OP team, but we'll come back to that. But yeah, I believe that there is, and if Josh tells me I'm wrong, we'll make sure that we correct that information in the future. But yeah, so the Store Showdown, this is, like you said, it's your first way to figure out if the competitive tier might be for you, without necessarily signing up for those competitive ones and traveling really far, because these are going to be held at your local game store, and it's going to be held with people that you're playing with during weekly play, and it's the highest form of competition for the casual player.
Yes.
Which is super exciting, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see that. Yes, so somebody asked if we could see the back of the Judge promos for the launch kit. Yeah, of course, why not? Let's go back and do those. Those aren't the Judge promos, these are. And so here is Vader. And we'll do Luke as well. So same art piece, just a little bit more blown up. And so those are that. But yeah, so now that we've explained what Store Showdowns look like, and what we're going to be doing there, it's time to talk about what you get out of participating. What am I as a player? Why am I going to the Store Showdown? Besides just love of the game and wanting to be like competing with friends, what are my rewards for showing up?
So your reward for showing up is promo cards that can only be received from playing in the Store Showdown via this Store Showdown kit. So every participant is going to be able to get the Takedown participation promo.
Yeah, so let's put the Takedown up there. This is going to look familiar for those who've been following along at home. I know we've previewed this in the fall, but now you know officially this is how you get this card. If you show up to the Store Showdown, you will be walking away with this really cool OP frame and alt art version of Takedown, which is just gorgeous there. And it looks very similar but in a different style to the one we've seen before.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then, of course, you need judges at these events, right?
Of course.
And if you're gonna learn anything from me today, I have all heart for judges, okay? So obviously there's a judge promo in this as well. And it is the same as the participation promo, but with a really cool foil and the judge stamp on it.
Yeah, that is cool.
I think that might be one of my favored OP foils right now.
Yeah. And
it looks so good.
On screen for those that want to, take the screen grabs so they can keep remember what it is. But yeah, it's a gorgeous foiling. I am obsessed with this card, and it's just a good card and a staple for a lot of decks. So it's great to have an alt-art version of it.
And like you said, it's a great introduction into the competitive scene while still remaining casual. So in all competitive events, even if it is on the casual side, we still want to award those that do well in the event. So we do have placement promos or trophy cards, if you will, for the top finishers of the event. And so let's just show them the card.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Look at that.
So the set 1 card is Mace Windu. And you can see that this one has the champion stamp. So if you win the Store Showdown event, you are going to be able to get this champion Mace Windu card. But that's not all you're going to end up getting if you win.
Yeah.
If you win. So say we played.
Yeah.
I obviously won the event. You
Yeah,
didn't.
clearly.
I'm sorry, Xander.
It's fair. It's fair.
All the things that I'm going to get, I'm going to get the champion card because I was the champion. But I was also the finalist.
You were?
So I get a finalist card. I also made top 4.
Of course.
So I get a card that says top 4. And I made top 8. So these placement cards are going all the way down to 8th.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you will walk away, if you are the champion, you are walking away with 4 copies of this Mace Windu card.
Absolutely.
That's, wow. Well, I got to start practicing is what I'm hearing because I need it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already beating you in tournaments. So
that's true.
You need the help.
Yeah, I do. That's really cool. I know we saw a question, is how often are these store showdowns? And this is once per set, is correct?
Yep. So store showdowns happen for 1 month during a set's release. So for example, for set 1, it's going to be a couple months after the set releases, but stores are going to be able to hold them throughout an entire month.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be, finding all the stores in my area that are going to be hosting these and absolutely showing up because I need practice 1, and then I also need some of these Mace Windu foil cards.
Absolutely.
Because he's great, and that's super exciting. So that's the store showdown kit.
Yes.
Which will be in stores, a couple months after release.
Yep.
And it's super exciting, but. For those of you at home, I know that we've talked about the website before in the past and the store locator and things like that. And we just want to provide an update that there are events being added all over the world currently, and we're going to keep adding events to it. So please remain patient as we keep adding some of the pre-releases and things like that and have stores uploaded to that site. And that's the best place to find out where you can go to play in these launch events at pre-release and then your store showdowns and your weekly play. And that'll be the place that you go to find all of those things and start building that community in your area so you can figure out, hey, who is hosting these things on what nights? How many nights a week can I get to these events? Which is like my biggest thing. I got to figure out, okay, if I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think I could pull it off. And so, that's just something I wanted to point out is that, again, these will all be on the website. So check in with your local game store as well, obviously, but then let them know that we just want to let you all know that that's where you'll be able to find where these events are happening.
Yeah.
Cool. So I know that we talked about, wanting to do some other cool things for the stream. We got some announcements and things, just, housekeeping items, and maybe something more than that too. But let's start out with everyone's favorite, which is some new cards, right? Let's pull up
More
a new
new
card.
stuff?
One more new thing.
What?
A new mechanically different card
No.
rather than these beautiful art arts. And let's go with Rebel Assault. Rebel Assault is a 1-cost event that is command and heroism, and it is attack with a rebel unit. It gets +1/+0 for this attack. Then you can attack with another rebel unit. It also gets +1/+0 for this attack. So for those of you at
so
home,
good.
it's really good.
For
yeah.
one?
Yeah, for one.
What?
So you're just sitting, you have your rebel army out there, and you beef them up a little bit and let them all attack, or a couple of them attack at once. And I know there's a leader that I'm thinking of right off the bat that goes right in that deck for. And so I am super excited for that card. And we wanted to show that off today. Something new and exciting that you can expect to find in booster packs.
That's so cool.
Yeah. The next thing we want to chat with you all about is that we've the website database is up. The card database, we try to keep that updated with some of the things that are coming up and all the cards that we're revealing. And so with card reveals, we obviously have on the cards page what type of card they are, whether they're uncommon, rare, legendary, so that way you know how often you're going to run into those cards and things like that. And so we've said in the past that there is an S card, which is for starter, but we just want to go on record now and state that on the website and going forward, those will be referred to as special. That's just future-proofing on our end for that card type. And so when you go to, I'm thinking of like Luke's lightsaber, R2D2, C3PO, and you click on those cards, it'll now say special on the website instead of starter. So that's just something to be aware of and not to be thrown off. Nothing is different about those cards in any way. They are still only found in the two-player starter deck, but it's just a different verbiage that we would like to use around those cards.
Special now.
They're just special, yeah. So on to the next thing. As many of you know, we are super excited to be bringing Star Wars Unlimited to you all in March, and we're so excited to help people get their hands on some cards early, that we are going to be hosting the Star Wars Community Celebration here in Minnesota 2 weekends from now on February 10th. We've invited very special guests from the community to join us, and all of our designers and a lot of the team that's worked on the game for a special event where we will be live streaming the game for around 5 hours on February 10th starting at noon. During this event, we will have different gameplay, we'll be cracking packs, and I will say from my end that we will not have my normal cards that you cannot show off text behind the screen saying that, hey, there's things like that. We are going to be going at this as if the game is out and going to be having a lot of fun with this. So stay tuned. We'll be putting out a full live stream schedule for that day, but you can expect to see some special guests on stream from the community, as well as some of your favorite designers and members of the FFG staff team here. And we're really excited for that event. And so if you are watching at home and you're really enjoying things and you want to chat with us, please use it when you're tweeting or posting and things like that. We just ask that you use the hashtag SWU community. So that way we can keep all the posts in one place, because this is a community celebration. It's not just about those that are coming here to join us as we open up cards, but also about you all at home. And we're going to have some really fun gameplay, some announcements, some different things going on that day. And I know that we're just really excited to be chatting about this game even more outside of our Wednesday live streams for this.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so excited to get to hang out with people and just get more Star Wars Unlimited out into the world.
Yeah, it's going to be very fun. We're going to have a great time. We're going to be opening packs again and just really engaging with Star Wars Unlimited on stream in a way that we might not have done before. And so because of that, I want to make sure that we note that our preview season will be winding down here soon. I think someone has posted in some of the community groups that we've previewed 90-some% of the card pool. Let's see if that feels right. And so that is, we're gonna show off some more cards this week and next week. I know everybody's really looking forward to the final leader on Friday. But we'll be winding that down, and a lot of the cards will be going live, possibly during this Star Wars Unlimited Community Celebration on February 10th. As people open packs, we might pull some of these brand new cards. But then we'll also have other ways that cards will be revealed in the future. But I just want to make sure that everyone knows that some of the content creator reveals will be slowing down as we approach the end of our preview season here next week. And so thank you all for joining us on that journey of the card reveals. I know it's been super fun on my end, planning it out and chatting with creators in the community about all these cards. And I am really looking forward to doing the same thing for set 2 as we get closer to that. It's going to be really great. And so we also wanted to wrap this up with, one more reveal, right? Everybody loves new cards, and let's just show off one brand new one today.
You just told them that we're ending the spoiler campaign, and now you're spoiling more?
It's not done yet, darn it. So I have no choice. A 7-cost event with Cunning and Villainy. You can choose up to 2 non-leader units. An opponent chooses one of those units and return that unit to its owner's hand and put the other on the bottom of the owner's deck. some beautiful removal to just keep some of those pesky units off the board. And yeah, maybe your opponent gets to play one of them again, but they're not seeing that other one until they deck out at the end.
Yeah, that's a nasty card.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I'm looking forward to putting it in my Thrawn deck for sure.
You and your Thrawn.
Oh, absolutely. He's my leader. So I think that about wraps it up for today. Like always, be sure to go to our website and check out our pre-release and store showdown, summary article that goes into what you can expect for these events. And I want to just make sure we don't have any more hanging questions. It looks like somebody asked when will the full set be spoiled. The full set will be spoiled before the pre-release. We may not post all of them on our socials, so that's something to be aware of. That we don't want to, if you're someone who really cares about seeing like certain cards and want a little bit of surprises at the end, we won't post all of them on our socials, but they will be out there and in the card database for people to start looking through and organizing. It's important to us that you know what you can expect on that pre-release date as well. And can you play and judge in the same store showdown? Do we have an answer for that?
I do not believe so.
You do not believe so?
I don't believe so.
Well, stay tuned for more information. We'll be absolutely chatting more about store showdowns in the future. So be sure to come back for that. And then somebody asked, how long is a typical round in like store showdowns? Do we have a round timer?
Absolutely.
Great.
For the pre-release and the store showdowns, they are going to be a single game.
Okay.
And it is going to be 25 minutes per round.
25 minutes per round. All right, you heard it here. So you can plan your nights around that. Great. So thank you all again for your patience with some of the technical difficulties early on. And thank you for joining us as we talked about two of the most exciting parts of the casual side of organized play. We're really excited. In February, we'll be coming back to chat more about weekly play. So stay tuned for that. And thank you all again for joining us. And thank you, Corey, for making his debut here. It won't be the last time you all see him. So we'll look forward to seeing you all next time. And thanks for joining us. Bye.